What is going on, everybody? We are back with another review, and this time we are reviewing Season 1, Episode 8 of The Terror, and the episode is called Terror Camp Clear. This episode it appears to be directed by Tim Millians, written by David Kajnik, and it looks like it was released May 7th, 2018, and had about 860,000 people watching it. Episode starts off, we see that Hickey is back, and he is telling some people that the how do you pronounce them? The Netslick people killed the two guys that he did at the end of the last episode. And this is as the captain and his next in line were coming back from. They went to that big rock mound from earlier in the season to write more information on the piece of paper that was being put inside of it. And they found out that Hickey came back, or met back up with the original party that was all still alive, and they went back and slaughtered the Nislik people because the Nislik people, quote unquote, killed the two people with them. Of course, straight out the gate, Crozier does not believe that the Nislik people did this. So he asks to see the body. They go to the body, and as they're sitting there, they cut open the stomach of the guy. They bring Lady Silence over as well. And when they cut the guy open, or no, I'm sorry, that didn't happen yet. While Crozier's telling the story, he gets called back to the group. While Hickey is telling the story, he gets called back over to the captain and everybody, and they're taking a party back out to where the Netslick people had died. So they get out there. The Netslick people. When they get out there, he examines them, opens up a bag, and sees that there's food inside. And he picks up the bag, and he asks Hickey to take him to where the other guys had died. So Hickey walks him up there, and eventually they make it back to camp. Now, before they make it back to camp, though, everybody's freaking out, and they start handing out guns to everybody against the better judgment of the captain. Because the captain knows something's up with some people. He just doesn't know who all. And when they get back, they grab Lady Silence. They go to the body of one of the guys, and they cut him open, and they find out that he had fresh seal meat inside of him. And that's when everybody that's there realizes that Hickey lied to everyone. So, at that point, he sentences Hickey and Tozier to hang because he knows that Tozier is with him. And as he basically explains to everybody that's there why Tozier's the one that, or why Hickey and Tozier were being executed, and gives them the full story. He's like, this is what happened. Hickey at that point then tries to tell everybody that, hey, what you guys don't seem to realize or seem to understand is he was going to leave everyone to begin with. And he definitely took everything the wrong way. This guy originally wanted to go because he wasn't going to be able to go, not to get away, but to go and find help. And of course, Hickey was trying to turn that against him. So, at that point, Toonbach shows up right before they're about to hang him, and just starts slaughtering people. This gives Hickey a chance to run away with Tozier, and Dr. Goodsir ends up hiding inside a tent. I'm sure that'll come back to play soon. And they then, like I said, they go through it kills a bunch of people. A good group of people end up escaping, and it's all the people that are with Hickey. They're on their way out to go wherever it is that they're going to go and live their life, however it is they're going to live their life. So yeah, they're getting ready to head out, and then so at that point, the second in command gets some rockets out of a chest, goes to aim, sets up shop to be able to aim them at the Toonbach. As the Toonbach starts to approach, he fires one of the rockets. They're called, I think it says here, they're called Congreve rockets. And the guy's name's Fitzjames, I'm sorry. Launches the Congreve rocket at the thing, it hits him. And then, of course, it runs off, kills one more guy. And then we see that Hickey and Tozier got a group of people together, stole some supplies, stole the sled, and ran. So, this episode was actually... So here's the thing. I don't think this episode was as good as the episode before it. The Horrible from Supper, I thought, was just a really good episode. This wasn't a bad episode. It definitely kept my attention, and I'd like to see where this is going. I'm so excited that the next time I sit down to record any more of The Terror, we will be finishing Season 1. It looks like they're two of the longest episodes, though, both of them at about an hour, whereas these have been about 40 minutes. But I'm still excited to finally get into them, and I think if all things go the way they should, I will be personally recording these on a Friday or Saturday night, so I'll have time. But I just think this has been really good. I do think eventually what's going to happen is we're going to we're going to start seeing like the story of two different groups playing out. We're going to see Crozier's group. We're going to see Hickey's group. Hickey's going to kill some more people, probably some of his own. Because he was talking about basically eating flesh to survive if need be. So I'm pretty sure that's why he helped pad some more of his crew and tried to get more people to join him. But yeah, I do think this is going to end up being something super cool, super. I'm so excited for the end. I'm so excited to see what happens. But yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this as well, as far as the show itself. I'm not saying my watch along this review specifically, but I hope you guys have enjoyed The Terror as well up to this point. Like I said, it looks like the viewership dropped off drastically at some point, so I'm hoping that I'm hoping that more people do watch this show. Funny enough, as soon as I started watching it, not too long after I started watching it, I started seeing more people talk about it on Twitter and stuff, so I thought that was pretty cool. That has nothing to do with me, by the way. It's just I happened to run across some people that were actually talking about it. So yeah, I'm super excited to see where all this goes. So 2 more episodes. So like I said, the next time I sit down and record, I will be recording both. So I'm basically 1 more recording day away from being done with this series. And I think what I'm going to do when we get there, I'm going to record the main episode, and then for the last episode, the episode watch along, the review for that episode, and then I'm going to do a series review where I'm not going to go through and describe everything that happened. I'm going to go through and talk about the things that I liked, things that I didn't like, And then I'm going to quote unquote rank it. Now, what's funny about the Terror is, since it is the first show like its kind, it's going to get its own ranking. It's going to be number one for now, until we get some Channel Zero in, or until we get some American Horror Story, American Horror Stories, Goosebumps, things like that. So until things get there, that's kind of where we're at. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this. I cannot wait to see more. So, with that being said, ladies and gents, thank you for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Peace.